Anderson, I'm very sad to report that the man photographed there, 27-year-old Richard Pulga, who had an open fracture of his right leg, basically his two shin bones, passed away on Friday, doctors tell me. They operated on him. He was terribly infected. He had a terrible infection of his leg. He had not, they said, gotten first aid for at least 3 days, and then he was bandaged, and then this infection set in, and they had no choice but to finally operate on Friday. But they lacked one critical element that they say could have saved his life. They didn't have blood supplies for a transfusion and could not save him as they operated on him. The doctors tell me that if they had blood and they asked for it, and it is certainly in stock in other cities and towns around the Philippines, they could have saved this man's life, whose initial injury was a broken leg. Anderson?
I mean, let's just pause and think about that for a moment. A man who had a broken leg is now dead because there wasn't blood supplies and he got an infection that there weren't antibiotics to treat. So when people hear, when the government has talked about, well, we're focusing on the living, we're focusing on saving the living, simple things like blood, like antibiotics, have not been getting out fast enough. And time, I mean, you know, you can say, well, you know, it's difficult, we're facing a lot of difficulties, and we all understand that. It's not an easy situation. The infrastructure is bad, even in the best of times. But that man should not have died. There was no reason for that man to have died of essentially of a broken leg. As you see on the ground, Ivan, in Tacloban, how are the efforts going to get the aid out that's at the airport to other places? I mean, the fact that the clinic in Tacloban at the airport, you know, days ago didn't have food and water and basic supplies, enough supplies, according to doctors that I talked to there. That's right at the airport. So this hospital is in town. That they didn't have blood is inexplicable and heartbreaking. How are things now today?
Well, I mean, at this one hospital, which was destroyed, its operating rooms were destroyed. It's a private hospital, the Divine Word Hospital, and it was a surgical team that came in from the Department of Health from another town, and they've come in and basically taken it over to try to do some of these very urgent operations. They say they've done 17 in the last 36 hours. This is just giving us a snapshot here. Some of those operations are cesareans, for example, and I saw some very tiny babies who had just been born. But disturbingly, some of the other operations they've carried out, at least 6 in the last 24 hours, are amputations. These are people who have had also wounds to their limbs, to their legs, to their arms, that have gone untreated for the better part of a week, that have gotten infected, and then the doctors have no choice but to basically use a method dating back to the Civil War. Chop the limb off. And we saw a number of men in there with amputations above the knee, below the shoulder, and these are some of the measures that doctors at this facility are having to take because people have gone untreated a week after the typhoon.